in one of the
Mhm.
previous sessions. They surely know me. It's Hussein. I'm 27 years old, and I'm from Algeria. I'm nutrition and agri-food technologies engineer, and I work in a food factory for products without gluten. Okay, so today's session, as Mrs. Priscilla said, we won't have a text. It will be for the next session, but I would like to talk about the reason why we are here gathered today. Okay, so what you should have as a takeaway when you finish that session, this session or other sessions, is a lot of vocabulary, new words that you learn from this session and that you try to use in next sessions. You know the definition first, and then you try to use them in other sessions.
Mhm.
Um, okay. What else? What did I miss,
Let's
doctor?
get, we could just start with that. But give us a topic. Give us a topic, or ask them to suggest a topic.
Okay, there is a point that I want to talk about. It's related to the text that we were supposed to have today. It's about the word verse itself. For those
Word
who read the
itself.
text, they have an idea about the word verse. Have you have you noticed this in the text?
Yes.
Verse, Dalia?
Unfortunately, I couldn't read the email. That's why I couldn't read. I'm so sorry
Okay,
for today, but next time I'll be more careful.
okay, okay. Dr. Priscilla has just written it. It's
Mhm.
verse. It's VERSE.
Verse
Okay,
means session or unit.
okay. Do you have an idea about the meaning of this word?
Basically, words means it's related to the holy. Just like I am a Muslim, and we are saying that we have a holy book, Quran, and the ayat which is called in English verse. It's a basically a
Exactly.
session or it's unit or is a wording from the God.
Okay. Well, as a Muslim, and for people that are Muslim, there is no problem. For those who are not Muslim, I'm going to give a brief explanation to the word verse. A verse is a writing, arranged expressions that have a rhythm, and it's all here for Muslims. It has a religious meaning. Verses are usually found in our Quran, but the
Yes.
problem is that the word verse was used in the text as if it was something that is used with magicians only, and that's incorrect.
Yes.
Well, verses can be used with wizards in one case, when they are used in a very bad way. A verse can never be a spell. That's something I wanted to clear from the text. I would like to have the text in front of me so as you can understand what I'm saying, but unfortunately, we'll have it tomorrow.
Yeah.
You
So
follow me?
let's not talk about tomorrow's lesson. Let's just choose a lesson. Dahlia has said she hasn't read it anyway. So let's just
Okay.
choose something else. Maybe there could be a topic about a car or a place that you enjoy going. Just anything that you want to talk about other
Okay.
than the text. Or I'll find you something to talk about. I'll find you something. Right, just hold on. But we only have like 10 minutes, and I'm going to pull up something for you to talk about. It'll be something.
Well, I just want to make sure that Dahlia uses the words that I gave to her yesterday.
Oh, okay. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Are you following,
Uh,
Dahlia?
yes, so you told me the word of expansion yesterday.
Okay.
So,
Okay,
uh,
sorry. Always, if you have something to add, you can take part.
Okay.
all right, so I can make a sentence for the word you gave yesterday. right?
Mm-hmm.
I noticed the expansion, the rapid expansion of um, sales in marketing, let's say.
Okay. Okay, that's correct.
Okay. She was mistaken, so I just wanted to point it out to my friend.
Okay, that's correct too.
Okay, and you said unveil.
That's
I just
the third
wanted,
word.
yeah, I just wanted to unveil the case in order to make it understandable.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay,
All right,
good job.
thank you.
Okay, since I'm interested in food, I just want to, and since we've talked about cultures, countries, cultures, you, Dalia, has told us a little about food in, not food, but culture in Turkey. I
Yeah.
just want always to tell us more about how is food in his country. What are the
Okay.
most famous dishes in our country, always?
Okay, so you mean
Okay.
traditional food, right?
Yeah.
Okay, traditional or modern too?
All right.
Okay.
So we have
I'm
some.
Okay, the question is for always, Dalia.
okay.
Okay, so
I'm
I think.
Okay, always,
okay.
go ahead.
Okay.
All right.
I'm from Pakistan, and
Mm-hmm.
we call normally we are some people call us desi people. Okay, we have
Okay, what's
desi
that?
dishes, and our famous traditional dish is biryani. Biryani is is made from rice plus meat,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
Interesting.
spicy. It's a spicy food, and mostly people like to eat biryani. Especially
Mm-hmm.
our occasion, we made biryani in our lunch or dinner time.
Okay.
Okay, we have another thing which we call is chapati. It's a pan, just like a pancake, as a bread,
Okay, I'm
and
familiar
it's
with that. It's a kind of bread, right?
yeah, it's a plain, very thin bread, and we
Okay.
use with liquids, which we call it salan. Salan is
Mm-hmm.
made from some meat, chicken, like a chicken, cow meat, or other, or we can make
Okay.
some mixed vegetable or separate vegetable, and we use chapati with these food.
Okay.
We Our traditional dishes are nihari, paya,
Mm-hmm.
korma, biryani, and many more
Okay.
things.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for all what you gave. Mrs. Priscilla has just mentioned on the screen that we can start to read now. You mean the article, doctor?
Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay, it starts with lake. You might start with, can you describe what you're looking at? And just,
Helicopters?
and
it's
maybe
a plane.
and take about 10 seconds, and nothing very long. So just to help you all out, so you'll know what 10 seconds looks like,
Okay.
It's a
I'll
ma'am.
put,
It's a double plane which
okay,
has more than a normal passenger can go with.
okay, can you see this word?
Stop. Okay.
Stop.
So you get an idea of what 10 seconds sounds like, okay? Everyone can go around and tell me what this, describe it.
Okay. I want you to start, Dahlia, and then always, and I will be the third one.
Okay, so you want me to talk about the picture, right?
Okay, describe it.
For 10 seconds.
Ah. All right. So I see two planes. I guess there is a factory for them to manufacture such kind of planes. And there is a big area. I stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And
pop,
10
jump.
seconds are gone.
Keep going, always, always.
It's a double plane, and which is standing at the runway, and it's a garage. It's very we can see the garage of the plane, and okay.
Okay. In the picture, I see two white airplanes that are parked in a garage. And it might be a factor too.
What I see looks like two planes. So it's just quickly thinking in English, not trying to think in your native language. What do you see and what you want to say? In this picture, I see what looks like two planes. Boom. Okay. Now we're going to read. If as you read you don't understand something, maybe you can stop and ask. Continue. Pause.
It will to the metric ton, 6 inches,
Okay.
61 meter, and has.
I'll read the first paragraph, then you always, and then Dalia will read the last one. Okay.
Okay, third
Okay.
one is mine, you say?
The third one is yours.
Okay.
Okay. Late Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen founded what's that, doctor?
Strata Launch.
Strata Launch, a company which successfully tested the largest plane by Wingspan on Saturday, April 14th.
It weighs
It's your turn,
227. It weighs 227 metric ton, has 6 engines, and 61 meters long, and has a wingspan longer than a football field. It is designed to carry a rocket loaded with a satellite 7,620 meters into the air before shooting the rocket into space.
Strata Launch says the launching satellites, like this, is more cost-effective as planes require more than traditional rockets, cheaper infrastructure and equipment, and they are better equipped to fend off weather delays.
I think this was less fuel. Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't see it. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. So Strata Launch and less fuel. And we'll talk about whether you understood what you read. But first, before we do that, let's look at where is mine?
Strata Launch, is that the name of a factory?
Yes, it's
Company?
the company. It's the name of the company. Mhm.
Okay.
It is the name of the company. Now, the difficult words are late and fend off. Talk about those for a little bit.
Wait. My late grandmother. That means she's not alive, right?
Okay. How is that different from being late for an appointment, Dahlia?
That means it has expired.
And late for an appointment?
That means you couldn't catch on time. You were late.
And the other one, meaning my grandmother.
My late grandmother means she died. She's not alive.
Excellent. Okay, good.
All right.
Haas,
Mm-hmm.
either you were going to answer or you're going to call on someone.
No, I was wondering about the meaning of the second word. I was trying to find a synonym, but I think I didn't get it.
Maybe they will have it. Maybe Dahlia or Oasis may know.
Okay, Oasis, do you have an idea about the meaning?
Fend off?
Yes.
No, I don't have any idea. Fend off.
Okay, I think the two words that are between brackets are antonyms. I don't understand why they are put together if they are antonyms.
Okay, they both the first two work together. The first two deal with, and then the other one ignore. So if a bear or dog or an elephant is running towards you,
Hmm.
are you going to just stand there, or are you
No.
going to try to defend yourself by doing something different, like moving or shooting it
Or
so,
running away.
or running away.
We will
Mhm.
struggle.
Or if you
Kind
ignore
of.
it. I don't necessarily know that I would ignore it, but it's to fend off. So if there is going to be, in this case, it talks about there would be weather delays. What is an example of a weather delay? What does that mean?
Weather issues, weather pushbacks.
Very good, weather pushbacks. So if something's scheduled to happen on today, like homework or classwork,
Mhm.
so rather than deal with not having the classwork, we will have this lesson. We will deal with it another day. This is just a basic example. It doesn't necessarily fit in the most perfect way, but you can get the idea. We're going to deal with the students who did not have classwork available. We're going to deal with it later. We're going to deal with it later. Or I could say, I'm going to ignore that students today did not have their homework. This will be my way of fending off my frustration. Okay. Again, there are just tens and tens and tens of thousands, perhaps, of ways you might say something, maybe not thousands, but fend off means for now, we'll do something different.
Okay.
Okay.
It's mean it depend on other thing.
It depends on other things, maybe. Because you
Yeah.
didn't do your classwork, we're going to do something else. Is that what you mean?
Okay.
But that's not quite right, but it will work.
In our example, we are using weather delay. Yeah.
In this
Depend on
case,
the weather.
in this case, we are using weather delays. So we've got to
Yeah.
do something else. Okay.
Baba is taking class. Okay. Go to mom.
So now,
Yeah.
so listen at Always. He's
Yes.
fending off his opportunity to learn by telling the child, go away, go away. So he's
It's
spending.
2.5 years old.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It could be 30-year-old. I was just giving that as an example so that you could.
Okay.
Yeah, the child was no problem for me. I was just using it as a real in time example. Okay.
Actually, she needs my mobile phone. That's why she is saying, "Give me a mobile phone."
That's amazing. All right, let's find out what this article is about now. Okay, let's look at paragraph 1. Who did paragraph 1?
This was me.
Well, what was it about? What is paragraph 1 about?
Okay, it's okay. The first paragraph says that a company named Strat I have problems reading that word. Okay.
You should be really quick. It's just that a company created a plane with long wings.
Okay. I wanted to use the verb unveil. That's why I took time.
Okay, but okay, go ahead.
Okay, a company has unveiled a new style for big planes.
Okay, an unveil, not unveil, unveiled.
Okay, unveil.
Okay, paragraph 2. Just tell me one thing. Just one thing. Go.
Okay, it's about in the second paragraph. It's about the plane, the quality, about the how many engines are there, how meter long it has, and it's a little bit detail about the airplane.
Okay.
And about why it is used.
That's enough.
No more than 10 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, you're not supposed to talk longer than the paragraph. So what did you say? Well, tell me about this plane. It weighed what?
It's it's a 227 metric ton. Its weight of the and it has 6 engines, and it's about the how long it has. It's 61 meters long, and its wingspan is longer than the football field.
Number 3.
Dahlia.
Okay, so the company's to launch says satellites are cheaper than traditional ones and well equipped to deal with weather conditions.
So one of the goals that you will be doing is, even in your own language or when you're reading, you just find a couple of things. You will remember more when you remember one thing. So a company unveiled a plane. It's designed to carry a rocket, and it requires less fuel than traditional planes. That's pretty much all that it talks about. And then we can try to put in fend off and whatever that other word is. Okay. All right. Now, with those 3 sentences, Dahlia, read those 3 sentences for me all at once.
Okay. A company unveiled a plane. It is designed to carry a rocket, requires less fuel than traditional rockets.
Okay, always, could you read the same?
A company unveiled a plane. It is designed to carry a rocket, required less fuel than traditional rockets.
Okay, and Haas, could you read the same?
Okay. A company unveiled a plane. It is designed to carry a rocket, requires less fuel than traditional rockets.
Okay, good. Now, always, you have been in previous classes. Dahlia, you've been in previous classes, and Haas, you've been in previous classes. Haas, you can still use the word unveiled, but I want you to use other things that you have learned in class. For example, this is my saying. There was a company that unveiled a plane. One of the challenges it had was making it possible to carry a rocket, and this plane requires less fuel than
Okay.
or something. What word did I add? I added challenge because I remember challenge from a previous lesson. Okay, so we know this article today is about the plane. Okay, go ahead, Haas. Call on someone.
Okay.
First, find out what they're going to use that they've learned before, so we can listen for it.
Okay. One of the challenges that
Not
plane.
you, Haas. Not you, Haas.
Okay, sorry.
You're going to call on someone.
Okay. I want you always to start, and I want you to use the word
Well, maybe
intense.
let him give him a word, but let him choose something that he knows he remembers.
Okay, I'll give you one word, which is intense. It's a word that we learned from previous lesson, from the previous one. Do you know the meaning first?
Which one?
Intense.
Intense. Intense.
Intense.
It means
INT.
something of extreme force, something extremely hard.
Okay.
Okay. I want you to use this word, or you can use words that you know from before.
But tell us what it is. Tell us what the one word is.
Intense.
What other word are you going to use? Always? Always?
Always.
Always. What other word are you going to use? We'll listen for it.
Okay, I use great.
Okay.
Great, as in G-R-A-T-E or G-R-E?
Great.
What does it mean?
Great means it's a great thing. It's
Okay, go ahead. We're listening.
great means above the scale or more.
Okay, we're ready. You may start.
मम्मा के पास जाओ अच्छा भी ला रहा हूँ मैं ला हाँ भी ला she needs my cell phone Allah
Next
Actually,
month,
it's night. It's
next
night
month it
here.
will be next month it will be the car. I need the car, Daddy.
Ah, after cell phone, right?
I will give him. I will give her my car. Okay, no issue.
All right, go ahead. If you're not ready, call on Dahlia.
Okay, you can start, Dalia. Always, if you are not ready, you can think about the expressions that you are going to say, and it's your turn, Dalia. You can start.
So can I start with his new word, or I just say about this great? Explain.
You can use the words. You can use the words that I told you to learn last time.
What are they?
Okay.
What are they?
You told me unveil, expansion,
Mm-hmm.
and one more. What was that? Point out.
Point out. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
So you want me to explain it?
No, I
Yes?
want you to. I want you to sum up the paragraphs that we were reading using 3 words. You can use 2. It's not a big deal. Okay, Dalia?
Okay, so you say summarize the paragraph with these 3 words, right?
Okay. Using these three words.
Okay. The company pointed out that the expansion of planes very important because it required less fuel than traditional ones.
Okay.
Did you use the word expansion?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I think so. I think I heard that.
Okay. So Dahlia, again, the goal is to not think in your native language. This is why we do something really small. We make that larger paragraph into 3 small sentences that we can remember. Okay, I remember that something was unveiled, something used less fuel than traditional, and what was that other thing? Even if you can't remember the other thing, maybe you can remember something about last week's class expansion, and that's all I can remember. So you just try to do, each time you come to class, you should be stronger and stronger at something. Very good, very good. Okay, Haas, your turn. Tell us what are you going to use?
Okay, I will use expanded, unveil, and challenge.
That sounds too easy for the moderator because you gave challenge to someone, you gave expansion to someone. You should choose something more.
I'm going to use the verb expanded instead of expansion.
Okay, expanded. Be sure it's past tense now. Okay, we'll be listening. All right.
Okay, an airplane company.
Wait, expanded. I got expanded. What else?
Unveil. Let's say uncover.
Okay.
Okay, and revolutionary.
Good.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Okay, an airplane company has made a revolutionary change in the world of airplanes. It has recently unveiled a new expanded style of airplanes, and the main pushback that faced that company was to make it able to carry big rockers.
Hey, it's gonna be rockets, I think.
This was
Rockets,
great.
okay.
Okay. All right. Very nicely done, guys. Thank you so much for that. Find out what the takeaway is for today, Haas, and then we'll end today's session.
Okay, today I was able to use many words that I learned from the previous lesson and from lessons before. I've been able to moderate, which is a great opportunity for me. Okay. Okay, it's your turn, Dalia, to tell us about
Yes.
your takeaway.
All right. So today I learned the phrasal verb fendo, which means deal with and ignore. And the other words I learned today was weather delay, which means pushbacks.
Mhm.
And I learned some information about the planes in the text.
Great. Okay, it's your turn, always. Tell us about
Okay.
things you've learned from today's lesson.
Today I learned about the new thing is the new plane aircraft which is used in for the carrying the rocket, and I learn intensive, and I use the expansion word, and still I do not understand the meaning of unveil.
Unveil, it means uncover something. Uncover.
In cover.
Uncover.
Okay.
Uncover. Dahlia, can you explain to always what it means to unveil something?
Uncover. Okay. So uncover means make something open. Like in an archaeology, let's say an archaeologist uncovered the statue under the ground.
Mhm.
I mean, unveil means make it open. I mean, not cover. Okay, it is uncover. It is clear. It is
Not
open. I
hidden.
think.
It's
Does it
you
mean to
mean showing openly or showing publicly?
does it mean to reveal? Like,
Reveal.
can you see me always?
Yeah. Now you are
Yes.
uncover.
You can see me always.
She's covered.
Yeah.
Yes. No
Cover
discover.
uncovered.
Cover.
Always.
Okay.
Are you
Okay.
looking in the screen? Can you see me?
Yes. Now we can't.
No, no, we can't.
Can you see me now?
Yes.
Always.
Yeah.
We can see.
Yes. I can see you.
Now
She's
I'm
unveiled
unveiled.
now.
Now I'm
Unveil.
unveiled.
Okay. I understand. I understand.
So revealed is probably a very good word to use as a synonym. Unveiled means to reveal.
Mhm.
Okay.
Veil means to cover. Okay, very good job today. I'm going to stop the recording now.